Does it ever get easier? Will I ever be happy? It's a question that I get every now and again from new clients, and I have some really down-to-earth answers that I give them. And today I'm going to give those answers to you. If you clicked on this video, if you're watching this, it's probably because you feel like times are really tough right now. It's probably because you feel like maybe it won't ever get easier. Take a breath. Take a breath. It really is all within your control. So stick around. Today I'm going to give you 3 things to think about and 3 ways to make it better.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Does it ever get easier? Every single time we accomplish something, it seems that we're met with some sort of a new threshold for our abilities. It seems as though we are on the constant pursuit of happiness, but either we don't arrive there or we don't realize that what we have is happiness when we get to a certain place. But there's a couple of things that you have to keep in mind, even during these days of really tough times. I mean, the pandemic is lessening in a lot of different places. A lot of places are opening up, but we still have a whole lot of baggage that we're carrying around from that time. There are a whole lot of repercussions that are still falling down on all of us, no matter where we live, no matter our financial situation, our familial situation. And there are some things that you just have to remember. Does it ever get easier? Well, it's really up to you. So regardless of where you are, I want you to grab a pen and some paper and just take some notes. And if you don't have a pen and you can't find any paper, then open up the comment section here on this video. Just go ahead and type something in there. So you've got it open, and that can be your place to take notes, because I want you to have memory from this. I want you to take something away from this video. It's the reason I'm doing it. I've had a difficult time of my own in the last couple of years. A lot of family stuff, of course, the pandemic, things like that. And you just have to remember that life is a series of highs and lows. So I want you to write that down just as a reminder to yourself. Everybody has highs and everybody has lows. That doesn't mean that they're easy or they're difficult. It just means that there is an ebb and flow of life. So why even bother writing that down? Well, this is the first thing that I want you to remember. Writing things down like this, just truths. They aren't making excuses for you. What they're doing is they're helping you to come to grips with the reality of life. So writing down everybody has highs and everybody has lows reminds you that you're part of that everybody. You're not alone in this, even if it might seem at times as though you're alone in this. It might seem like everybody else has a great life. If you go onto Instagram, you go onto Facebook, and you see these wonderful posts that everybody else is posting, people don't usually post about the negative parts of their life. So you are looking at a false positive there. So first of all, get off of all that. Close that down. Don't look there for your real life look at the outside world. Remind yourself, everybody has highs, everybody has lows. All right, now I promised you that I would give you 3 things to think about. That's one of them, but I'd also give you 3 things to do. So if you don't already have your paper and pen, get it ready, because we're about to get started. During those lows of life, people go through pain. Pain helps us to grow. So there are a couple of things that you can do when you're going through less than ideal situations where you have pain. The first one is grab that pen, grab that paper, get a journal, and write down all of the lessons that you're learning. If you incorporate journaling into your everyday life, you will learn from it, and it will help get you through those pain points. It'll help you overcome the things that right now seem like you can't overcome them. It takes the helplessness out of the situation and allows you to look at the truth of the situation again, so that you can come up with new ideas and different outlooks. So journal and understand that our best growth comes through pain. Think about some of the biggest lessons that you've ever had in your whole life. Did they come because you were on a high-flying disc and everything was going your way? Or did they come because you had a hard lesson? So that's a way to find gratitude in pain is, look, I don't really like that this is happening right now, but I am happy and grateful that it's preparing me for something bigger, right? Does that make sense? So write down, pain is part of life. Pain is part of what everybody goes through in their lives, and I can handle this. I am bigger than my pain. That's a really great affirmation to write, especially when you are going through a tough time. The essence of having life get better isn't really what happens to you. That's a very helpless point. That's a very helpless standpoint to have, what's happening to me. It's really about how you handle the ups and downs. So what are some of the things that help you handle ups and downs more? Well, obviously, the environment around you and the people around you. So if you want to be better at handling the ups and downs, you have to have that mindset on. It's not what happens to me. It's how I handle these ups and downs. Write that down. That's your point number 2 to think about. And your action item number 2 is look at the people you're surrounding yourself with. Every week, I do a weekly meeting with myself each Sunday. And I spend about 30 minutes looking at my previous week and figuring out what the highs and lows of that week were. I'm not judging myself. I'm not judging the people that were in there. I'm not judging the situations. I'm just looking. I'm saying what worked, what didn't work, what am I going to carry forward, what am I going to say goodbye to? And that includes people. I look at the 5 people that were around me the most that week or that influenced me the most. And in this day of social networking, sometimes the people who influence you the most aren't physically with you. So I always examine the 5 people who were closest to me and ask myself the same questions about them. Did they bring me joy? Did they help me accomplish my goals? Did they help move me forward? And did they help increase my mindset? By looking at the people that are around you, you can surround yourself with people who will do those positive things, and that helps you to better navigate the ups and downs. The third thing that I really want you to think about is that it really does all have to do with your mindset. If you're going through a low time and you have some negative thoughts, you can change that. Look at this channel. Look at this YouTube channel. We have subconscious programming. We have 10-minute videos with positive affirmations. And I promise, if you practice positive affirmations the way that we have taught you to practice them, after a couple of weeks, your brain is going to start changing. And those are the messages that you're going to start saying to yourself. And I'll tell you the best way that I can tell anybody to start programming their brain is by getting a dry erase marker and writing one positive affirmation on your bathroom mirror. Bathroom mirrors will wipe clean just like a dry erase board, and you know you're going to go in there. You know you're going to see it at least a couple times a day. So write that positive affirmation there while you're brushing your teeth, while you're washing your face. Just say it over and over and over again to yourself. However many times a day you go into your bathroom, that's how many times you're going to be repeating this positive affirmation to yourself. And I promise it will help elevate your mindset. It will help you to navigate these ups and downs. So the answer to the question, does it ever get easier? It does, if you allow it to. If you want to get deeper into your mindset, if you really want to master your mind, check out the video description. Come join us in the Master Your Mind program. Reach out to me. Let's have a one-to-one conversation and see what there is that can be added to your life that can help you live bigger, brighter, fuller, with more happiness and more success, because that's my passion. That's what I'm here for, and I want that for you. Thank you so much for honoring me with your time. Thank you for watching this. If it's been of help to you at all, give us a thumbs up. Leave those comments for me. Let me know what other videos that you want. And until next time, make sure that you subscribe so that you'll find out when there is a next time, so that when we drop a video for you to live a life with more happiness and more success, you'll know all about it.